should know this. I ain't going no slow. I mean, I've been sober, but you should have known it. I wasn't going.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl Kiya Nicole, and I am back with another freaking culture talk. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm Kiya. Nice to meet you. As you read down below with the title, yes, that is the topic of today's discussion. I'm gonna say this. This is not me saying that I hate being a black woman or being a black woman is embarrassing. I love being black. I love myself. I love who I am. I love what color the color of my skin is. So I just want to clear it up before anybody says anything about that, because y'all love to get into your girl with my titles. But let's get right into the video. Okay, so I did write down a couple of notes about this topic, but it's something that's very important. If you are on social media or you see a lot of things on social media, then you see a lot of hate that black women get and a lot of belittling that we get as black women. I see it a lot, and I think it's kind of disrespectful and rude, because I feel like we get into it. But the first thing I wanted to talk about was the 20 versus ones. I seen that I be on Twitter a little bit. I don't be on Twitter a lot, but when I'm on Twitter, all I see is just people just belittling and degrading like black women, and I'm really like, why does it seem like we're the only race that gets belittled? Like, why? Like, I don't get it. Like, what's the fascination with belittling black women? Like, I want to understand how they think, because I don't think like that, and I don't see, you feel what I'm saying? Like, you feel what I'm saying? Okay, but getting to the 20 versus ones, I was on Twitter and I seen a comment that stuck out to me. I should have screenshotted it, but I seen a comment that stuck out to me, and it was underneath a post that had the 20 versus ones. And if you go to the 20 versus ones, you see it's predominantly African American women that are participating in the 20 versus ones, or whatever the case may be. What I feel like the problem is that they think that all women, specifically black women, act like how certain other people of our color act in those videos, and that's not true. I feel like with 20 versus ones, it was supposed to be fun, something funny, something just entertaining. But I feel like now the 20 versus ones have just went all types of sideways, left and right, and that's cool. That's okay. It has nothing to do with me. That's not my type of content, and I don't participate in those. But I feel like what we should stop doing as one is making it seem like every time you see a black girl go into those videos, they're ghetto, they're ratchet, they're nasty, they're this. And you may see that, but not all black women that participate in those type of things are like that. They're not all ghetto, they're not all ratchet. They all don't go in there to try to show their private area. They don't do that. And I feel like now that's like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, now that's all that you see, but not every black woman that you're going to encounter on those 20 versus ones are going to be like that. You feel what I'm saying? So, yes. Another thing that I have seen is with the black women always being compared to other races. Let's get into that. Like, it's always, they try to just always put black women against other people. Like, what's the problem? What's the issues? Like, I don't understand. Okay, boom, let's get into it. I seen this other video on TikTok, and the man asked the question of why wouldn't you date a black woman? No, why wouldn't you choose a black woman over a white girl, right? Again, the question is so ignorant at itself. Like, why are you asking these type of questions? Like, for what? But two of the dudes answered, and he was like, those black bitches always have something to say. They don't listen. They're not submissive. They're not this. They're not that. They're not that. They don't have hair. The hair is always nappy. Like, just really belittling black women. And guess what color he was, y'all? He was a black man. And I'm like, your mom's black. Some of your cousins may be black. Your grandma was probably black. These are still black women that you're talking about and putting all in the category of nappy hair, black bitches. They don't listen. They're not submissive. They always have something to say. Why is it a problem? Why are we getting brought up in every conversation when it comes to being compared to other races? Why, as a black woman, we always have to try to do better or be better just to prove that we're not none of those words that you described against us? Like, why? I'm totally not understanding why do we constantly in every conversation get brought up compared to other people. Just because you might have grew up in a toxic household and you might have had that toxic black parent, same way that a white person can grow up in a white household with that toxic white mom who doesn't listen, who does this, who does that. Why are we always the ones at the bottom of the barrel getting compared to other races and being belittled? If you look, you rarely see anybody else get put down, belittled, trash talked about, any of that. We're always the ones that does that. Or not does that, but we're always the ones that get treated like that. And then not only that, it's always our people. I don't get it. And then when you stick up for yourself, me personally, when I decide to speak on topics like this, now I'm just a dumb black bitch, or this is what I'm talking about. This is the point you're proving. You talk too much. Just that. No, you're upset with me because I decide to speak my mind and have an opinion about something. I'm not your girlfriend. You don't have to deal with me. You don't have to watch me. But anyways, to stay on track. Yeah, I always wonder, why are we always the ones that get compared to other races? I never understood it, especially growing up and actually becoming a woman, not a girl anymore. I'm a woman now. I see it so often. It's a total difference is having your preference. Everybody has their preference. You might not be attracted to black girls, and that's okay. It's not your fault. It's nobody's upset with you. None of that. You don't have to prove your preference to anybody but yourself. But the problem comes in when you start to compare why, or you start to talk about why you're not attracted to black women. Why? It's the why. When you talk about that why, that's what really fucks a lot of y'all up. Because y'all say that why. Oh, they're this, they're that, they this, they don't listen, they do this, they do that, da 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 da. And I just be like, I respected the fact that you had a preference. But I'm not going to respect the fact that you put all black women in this one little fucked up box and said that we're all the same when we're not. Our skin color may be the same, but different shades. But we're not all the fucking same. But I don't know, I'm getting triggered. Let me stop. Another thing that I notice as a black woman is that other black women tear each other down. I know we're all gonna have a disagreement. We've all probably gotten into fights with different people. Of course, okay, cool. We probably got into a fight with the same race. Who gives a fuck? But the problem is when we tear each other down. That makes sense? That's what be the problem. It's the colorousness. Like, why do you genuinely like what does my skin being a little bit darker than yours have to do with anything? I don't get it. Like, we're all pretty. We're all trying to reach our goals. We all have other things to worry about. But you're so busy worried about the color of my skin and the color of your skin that you want to belittle me, tear me down. Oh, I got good hair. What the fuck is good hair? Your hair is a different texture than others. Okay, cool. Your hair might be a different texture than mine. Okay, cool. But what the fuck makes your hair more good hair than mine? Or the next person, Why? Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, yo, I really don't get it. Like, we already go through so much as one. Like, and then what makes me so mad is, do you think these people that you're trying to ass kiss behind will give two flying fuck shits about you when the shit come out? Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, why? I don't get it. But I definitely have been trying to understand, like, why do we tear each other down? Like, I don't know. Like, I grew up and I seen that shit happen firsthand. Like, and I just be wondering, like, I would literally sit back and wonder, like, why do, it's not even just other women, it be men too. Like, why do we just tear each other down? Like, it's okay not to, like, okay, boom, let me give y'all an example. I remember when I was younger, y'all, and I had a friend. She was a little bit bigger in size than me. Her skin was a little bit darker than me. And, well, she was a dark-skinned plus-size woman. Very beautiful, you know. She carried herself nice. Hair was always done, this, that, and the third. But every time we would go out, a dude would make a comment towards her. And they would, like, for example, I remember this like it was yesterday. This dude made a comment towards her and called her a black gorilla, right? And I sat back and I looked and I'm just like, I'm gonna tell you exactly what I look. I just look back at him, get why his comment was so necessary. Like, why did you have to talk about her skin? Why did you have to do that? What is her skin and you and her having a disagreement about? Y'all couldn't say anything else but just talk about her size and her skin. That's it. And you're a black man too. And your mom looks just like her. I didn't get that. I still don't get it now. Like, it's cool for you not to like a shade of color or whatever. Cool, that's your preference. You don't prefer dark-skinned girls, okay. You don't prefer light-skinned girls, okay, cool. But the problem comes in when you start to belittle that person just because of the color of their skin and the size of their body. That is so crazy to me. I don't get it. I don't like it. I personally, yeah. And then another thing that I see a lot of is when things happen, the first thing that people say is, it's always you people. What the fuck you mean it's always you people? Black women are always loud and ghetto. What the fuck you mean we always loud and ghetto? How are we always loud and ghetto when you don't even know me? You look at my skin and you think that I'm always loud and ghetto? You don't know what goes on inside my head. You don't know what I'm thinking. You don't know how intelligent I am. But the first thing you see is that I'm loud and ghetto. And I haven't even said a word to you, but you think I'm loud and ghetto. You think all the black women in the world are loud and ghetto. Because you had one wrong encounter with one person that most likely probably stuck up for herself, or she probably was out of line. You never know. Who gives a fuck? But you made that one assumption to think that all black women are ghetto. All black women are loud. When you speak up for yourself, now you're loud. When you don't take bullshit, now you're loud. Now we're loud. Because I'm a part of that community. Now we're loud. When I decide to say, no, I'm not going to do this, now I'm not submissive. Now I don't listen. How can we beat these stereotypes when people constantly, it doesn't matter what we do. We can be quiet, calm. We don't speak up that much. We just do what we're supposed to do. No, what the problem is, you just don't like us. You just don't like us. And that's okay. But don't go on the internet saying, oh, this, that, and the third, black women are always like. We're not always like. You know how many fucking intelligent, we're not always ghetto, we're not always dumb. We don't always give a fuck about fucking smoking and drinking. All that hood shit that y'all try to put us in. And oh my God, I'm getting so angry. Like, who gives a fuck if you're from the hood? Just because you're from the hood doesn't make you ghetto. Just because you're from the hood does not make you ghetto. Do I have to say it again for the person in the back that's not fucking listening? Just because you're from the hood, that does not make you ghetto. Why are my kids walking? Y'all see my kids back there? Ruby. There she go. But yeah, I never got that. I always wonder, like, when will we beat those stereotypes? But these stereotypes been happening since before I was born. So I don't think we're ever going to beat them. But what I wanted, not beat them, but I don't think that we're ever going to get people to change their mind and not have this negative outlook on black women. I feel like a lot of people don't have a negative outlook on black women. I just feel like the majority have this negative outlook on black women. And it's so tiring. It's so frustrating. And it just makes me realize that the fight is never going to stop. The fight to prove that we're worthy, prove that we're enough, prove this, prove that, it's never going to stop. And it just comes to a point where you just be like, bump it. I'm going to just continue on doing what I do. Do what I do. I'm going to continue on to be who I am. I'm going to continue to keep speaking up, talking, voicing my opinion, using the voice that God gave me. I'm going to keep using it. And if you have the stereotype in your head, fuck it. Keep it in there. I don't give a damn. Because obviously, nothing's going to change about that. I had another thing too. I believe I touched on this just a little bit, but it was mainly about how black women can never keep a man. I seen that comment too. I seen so much stuff that it just really hurts my heart as a black woman just to see, like, damn, what do we do? What do we do? What possibly did we do to make a whole lot of motherfuckers hate us? That's what I want to know. What do we do? You know, like what made us look like that we can't keep a man because we have. Well, let me say this, because we're the main ones that be single parents. But why did we start becoming single parents? Who broke up the households? Who took the men away from the mom and the child? Who did that? Oh. Who started that? Oh. I don't know, y'all. I just personally feel like this topic is it's such a lot, and it goes deeper than what we think it goes. I honestly, it's not playing the victim card. I feel like a lot of people feel like people play the victim card, but it's not even playing the victim card. It's more so just speaking on topics that need to be talked about. I just really one day and truly hope that a lot of things can change, but in this world, in this economy, it doesn't seem like things are going to change or get better. But I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this video. I do want to say something to the little black girls that watch me, and of course other races too, but especially my black girls and boys. I just want to say that you are loved. Your skin is beautiful. You're probably one of the most amazing people ever. You're going to do something bright. You're going to do something big. Don't always feel like, you know, you have to do outrageous things just to get somewhere in life. If you get what I'm saying. Just always remember that you are beautiful. Your hair is beautiful. Your skin is beautiful. It don't matter what shade of brown, black. It doesn't matter. Who cares? You're beautiful. Always hold yourself to the most highest. Keep class, learn mannerism. One thing that I struggle on is my mouth. So know and understand it's a time and place to speak. And sometimes listening is better than speaking. But never ever let anybody hush your voice, make you be quiet, make you shut up, make you change who you are. If it's for the worse for them, you feel what I'm saying? If you are having to change who you are for somebody just to fit in, don't change it. If you're experiencing things that you feel like that aren't right, speak up. Use your voice. We've been silenced for so long, pushed in the back, pushed to the side. Speak up. You have so many platforms and opportunities to speak up. Speak up. I just want to say that, you know, Kiya loves you. I love everybody, honestly. I don't really too much care about what color your skin is. I don't care. As long as you treat me with respect, you get respect back. But I just want to let everybody know that I really love y'all a lot. Just always remember to just be kind to people. Sometimes I know you might get frustrated. I cuss out people every single day. But I'm never rude to anybody that's rude to me. I'm very respectful. Maybe that's southern in me, I don't know, but I'm very respectful. I treat everybody with love and care as I want to be treated. But, you know, sometimes judging people just off the color of their skin and things that you've heard isn't always the best thing to go off of. Judge them based off what you see. Their characteristics, their personality, everything like that. So I love y'all so much. This is the end of this Culture Talk. I probably would do a part 2 and come back with more topics and stuff, but that comes with research. But I love y'all so much. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. It's your girl Kiya Nicole, and all my videos. If you're rocking with me, how I'm rocking with you, and you rocking with you, how you rocking with me, you'll like, comment, subscribe to your girl, because your girl is on the road to 100K. I love y'all so much. I hope y'all enjoy y'all day. Bye.
Drop the roof and let the smoke clear.